What's your holy name? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, morning. Okay. We're on to the live trading session. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good trades today. We'll be able to get some good trades in today. Okay, so we haven't taken any trades yet. That's just me, managing some of the trades. I'm currently in. Let me just alert the some of my VIP members, as it were, that we are live. Okay. It was a good trade, a good day yesterday. It was a good trading session. Yes, well, a good day yesterday, as in a profitable day. I posted the trade freely. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. This is USD. Well, this is pound USD. We had some news earlier on today. I think we have had the news. Let me see. Let's see. I think we have had the news. A pound related news. Or pound, yeah. We have had the news. It was a claimant pound discount. Okay. I mean, is there any other news? Now we do have the German PMI, we have the French PMI, and we have the pound, the British PMI coming up today. It's a heavy news day, folks. And of course, run about the New York session, we also have that as well. We also have, it's a heavy news day, guys. It's a heavy news day. Let me just quickly check the rest of the week. Okay, Wednesday is relatively okay. Thursday is a heavy news day. Yeah, so we won't bother until Thursday anyway. We have the official bank rate on Thursday, which is where they get to look at the interest rate, as it were. That's on Thursday. Okay, all right, that's fine. So we'll leave it at that. Let's quickly go back to um, let's go back to the charts and see what to do right here. So good morning. Yes, good morning on YouTube. Compliment of the season. Okay. I mean, I'm not quite sure who that is on YouTube. Can you hear me loud and clear? Are you part of the Telegram group? If you're part of the Telegram group, let me know. If you're part of the VIP Telegram group. Okay. So click on the like button once you get in, guys, because you know it's going to be good. I'm sure you know today is going to be good. So let's get it started. Okay. So this is pound USD. Let's just go to the daily time. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what we can make up, whatever's there. Oh, let's see. Okay, someone says she doesn't have the right link. All right, let's share the link to my VIP members. Uh, just 1 minute, guys. Let me share the link to my VIP members. Right. Okay. Okay, let's go. So basically, this is pound JPY. That's the daily. Let's check the 4 hourly. I'm expecting this to drop still. I'm expecting this to drop. We would be expecting it to give us like at least 100 pips. So we are going to be buying, so we're going to be selling. I'm selling now. Let's just check other time frames first. Now see what's going on here. See what's going on here. We're looking to sell on JPY. When it comes to trading, sometimes, well, depending on your strategy, you might need to do some multi-time frame analysis. At other times, with some of the strategies I have, you don't really need to uh, look at too many time frames, just the one or maybe two time frames, are just fine. Okay. So like I say, I'll be looking to sell, the question is where will I be placing my stop loss? Let's do that. I'm looking to, let me just take you through other time frames first. Okay. Yeah, you can see it's already dropping on this time frame. So let's sell. Let's sell pound JPY. Let's sell pound JPY. Let's sell pound JPY. For now, we'll put the stop loss there. Let me take the trade because I am taking the trade also on my other accounts. So I am going to be adjusting the stop loss some more. So um, I'm going to be adjusting the stop loss some more. So you want to have the stop loss run about 208.045. 208.045. Run about there is where you want the stop loss. Run about there is where you want the stop loss. Um, so sell pound JPY. Sell pound JPY. So I wonder how the stop loss run about 208.045. Okay, so that's fine. So we're in that trade now. We're going to check other trades to get into. You know, let's make some Christmas money. Let's make some Christmas money. We're going to get into other trades if we can find them. So I am taking the trades on multiple accounts. So that's all that sound you are hearing of me entering trades there. Okay. So bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Right here. Okay, so let's go back to the charts now. Let's go back to the charts. So this is basically where we have the stop loss. That's where we have the stop loss. Okay, so sorry, this is not where we have this. That was where I placed the temporary stop loss. So the stop loss, like I said, should be around 208. Let me see, around about 208,045. Yeah. So that runabout there, that's where we want to stop loss. So the stop loss is about 80 something pips. Now, because it's a bullish trend, this is counter trend trading. We're going to be going for just one to one. We're going to be going for just one to one, really. That's we're going to be going for one to one at least. So from here to here is about 80 pips. The stop loss one to one would make this about 80 pips or thereabout. So it is a very solid strategy, a highly profitable strategy. So going for one to one is fine. Going for one to one is fine. That is the strategy I mainly trade these days. Now, there are times when I would go for one to two and one to three and so on and so forth. That is when we are going with the trend. But if we're doing a counter trend, it's one to one and we are fine. All right, let's check gold as well because we are most likely going to get trades on gold as well as other pairs. This is the DAX. Now, I think I'll leave out the DAX, because we do have a number of European PMIs coming out. We have the German, we have the French, so actually, let me see. Let's see when, let me remind myself when they are coming out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The French one is coming out. Well, the French one has just come out. The German one is coming out in 15 minutes, in 8 minutes or so. Yeah, so we'll leave out DAC for now. I think that's what probably responsible for this big push anyway. This last, two candles. This is the 5 minute time frame. This last two candles, you can see how big they are. I think that's what's responsible. So we'll leave out DAC. Let's go to um, let's go to US Tech. US Tech. Let's go to US Tech. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you're not part of our um, If you're not part of our Telegram group, let me post the link there on YouTube. You know, the Telegram group is where I do give some signals, some free signals, like I did yesterday. Yesterday's trade was a profitable one on Nasdaq. The last couple of trades on Nasdaq that we've taken have been profitable. So Nasdaq has been a sweet spot, as it were. Okay, so let me, now for some reason, I'm not quite sure what's happening to my Telegram, but I'll post the link there shortly. Okay, in the meantime, let's just carry on with this analysis. So that's the what's it called? That's this is US tech. You know, I would want the price to break this current resistance and maybe retest it. We'll see what to do there. You know, we'll wait for a break and retest of that, of this resistance. Let's check other time frames. Okay, see what's going on here. So on the daily, we can see there is a downward push. It's a downward push on the daily. Hmm. There is that downward push. Let's check the 1 hour. Now the momentum to the downside is strong. That's why I'll be waiting for a break of this short-term um, short-term resistance. You know, when price breaks it, I won't be looking to just jump in. I'll be looking for a retest as well. Now, as you can see, you know, I have moving averages on my chart, you know, but I am talking of resistance, which obviously means I don't just trade with indicators. I'm also looking at price action. You know, price is king, like they say. You know, so I will not be quick to jump in that until I get a retest. So this is what it looks like on the, that's what it looks like on the daily. I mean, we could scalp this anyhow. We could look at scalping this, you know, this Nasdaq for a buy, but you know, let me see what we want to do. I don't want to be quick to just jump in. If we go on a buy, we'll be looking to, well, that'd be a good scalp. That'd be a big scalp. I'm looking at the price coming this far, really. This is the 5-minute time frame now. So let's wait for this candle to close and see what happens. Let's wait for that candle to close and see what happens. Yeah. So even though I believe price is going to come this far, let me mark it up. Even though I believe the price is going to come this far, I would not want to be, you know, I would not want to be in a drawdown at all, believe me. So I will wait for a break and retest. Then when it's going back up, I would pull the trigger. That's how I'm looking to take that trade. Okay. Okay, so let me post the Telegram. Let's post the Telegram link on there. Let me post the Telegram so you can join me on Telegram if you are not following us on Telegram. Okay. Now feel free to share the link with others. Feel free to share the links with others. That's the Telegram link and also the link to this current live stream. So I've posted the link in the YouTube on YouTube. I posted the link to our Telegram on YouTube. Feel free to share both the link for YouTube, our current YouTube trade, or this live, as well as the link to join us on Telegram. Okay, so it's broken. It's broken. We're waiting for a retest. We're going to keep an eye on this, and obviously on this trade we've taken here. As a matter of fact, let me see. So we're more or less at break even there on that pound JPY trade. Okay, so let's go back to that. We're going to keep our eye on gold. Okay, so what we're looking to do with this one is to buy when it is going to continue. So it's giving us a break already. It's broken that resistance. It come to test it. So we'll be looking to jump in for a buy, guys. So get ready for NASDAQ, aka US Tech, also known as US 100. So come on, pound JPY, drop, drop, drop. Now, my microphone might be sounding funny, guys. You know, I know I'm sounding, my voice is coming, it's not coming out right. The last couple of times, I need to get a new microphone, a new headphone, really, headset. I know it's sounding, I'm sure those who know my voice know I don't usually sound like that. I'm sounding like somebody who has some speech impediment, but it must be the microphone. Anyway, So we'll wait to see what happens with this one. If it wants to continue, I mean, you could buy now. Obviously, I just want to play it safe. Buy and place the stop loss somewhere there. Don't buy now. I'm just saying, I do want to see what this candle does. This would be like a confirmation, if um, well, not this candle really. I would like to see what the next candle does. So after this candle closes, when the next one closes above it, we would jump in. Because this was the candle that really broke, this green candle, this bullish candle was the one that broke support, resistance rather. That was the one that broke resistance. So I would want it to be that, a break of that candle, a break of that breakout candle is where I jump in for a buy. you know. So I want us to do this well. I want us to have a big winning week. I did say, didn't I, that I did say that I want us to have a big winning week. So that's basically what I am looking at. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, as for this pound JPY, never mind, even if it takes its time to play out, you know, I believe it's gonna, play out profitably. So even if it takes its time, just like if you took the gold on the trade on Nasdaq yesterday, you would see that it took its time to play out. It took its time to play out, and sorry guys, took its time to play out, and that's no big thing in trading. Sometimes the trade will take its time to play out. But you can see it's dropping now. It's about 6 pips in profit. You can see at the bottom here. So let's just wait. Like I said, this is an A plus setup. It's an A plus setup. Let me see. It's an A plus setup. The 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 final TP, or rather TP1, if you want to call it that. Okay, let me not call it TP1. Let me say the final TP. This is the final TP really, because we want to be going for one-to-one on this trade. So this is the final TP. So TP1 here could be here. TP1 could be, at 206.7, 0.780. Let me just mark it there. Oops. So run about there. Yeah. So run about there is where we have our TP1. Then this is the final TP. The final TP is run about 206,330. Let's do this. 206,330. Okay. So we will get an in on this trade. We will get in on this trade for a buy. That's on Nasdaq when price breaks above here. So get ready, get ready, get ready. So give us a like, guys. Give us a like on YouTube. Give us a like on YouTube. Give us a like on YouTube. Trading obviously does require some patience, a lot of patience, some people would say. So be patient. Now we will be looking at other pairs. Let's see what other, I mean, it's just obviously the pound, no, we're already in the pound JPY. So I will not be looking to take any other pound pair. No other pound pair until we are in some good profit on this one. But I'll be looking at some trades on euro. I love to trade euro AUD. Love to trade euro AUD. So this was some analysis I did on Sunday. The aim was to enter here and to have my stop loss. That's on here, to have my stop loss somewhere there. It's already giving, better than 1-to-1. So you can see we have been profitable. Now, what might happen here with this? We won't stay too long today. We won't be staying too long. What could happen with this is basically there could be some consolidation here at resistance before it shoots up. But it is going to shoot up. I mean, like I say, I'm expecting it to come this far, run about there, before it goes down, if it's going to go back down. Because if you check the daily time frame, you see the push to the downside is heavy. Let me check the 4-hour. Yeah. So let me see here again. So this is around about 2497 24970. Let's check that here. 24970. So on here, because what we are doing is looking for a quick scalp. So we are expecting it to come this far. This is the 4-hour time frame. So it's going to be a quick scalp, guys. It's going to be a quick scalp on this NASDAQ trade. Once it breaks above here, not just break above, not just trade above it, once it closes above there, it could easily trade above it, but not close above it. But once it closes above it, we'll be looking to jump in for a quick scalp. So get ready with your NASDAQ. Now with gold, this is gold. Okay, we missed an opportunity So jumping on gold here, that's fine. We miss an opportunity to do a quick scalp. That would have been around 40 pips. That's fine. Never mind. Never mind. So we are most likely gonna, buy these guys. So get ready now. Let me pull out the order box. We're gonna be buying these guys. So get ready to click on the buy. Okay, buy now. Let's buy now. So buy now. Stop loss run about here. It is a scalp, remember? It's a scalp. Um, buy NASDAQ now. Buy the NASDAQ now. It should be a quick, profitable trade. Buy the NASDAQ now. No, I have been saying that, for the VIP members, if you do trade gold, you see that you can get a trade almost every hour on gold. Seriously, you can get a trade almost every hour on gold. So that is basically on the 1 minute time frame though, if you're scalping. On the 1 minute or the 5 minute, you can get a trade on almost every hour. I don't really have the time these days to spend in front of the chart, so I just prefer to scalp gold. I mean, when I'm there, I would obviously look at other charts as well to, what's the word? To see if there are other maybe day trade, I would usually quickly look at um, other pairs while I'm scalping. Like the trade on, let me see, let's do this. Let me see. Like the trade on, the trade on NASDAQ yesterday, it wasn't a scalp, obviously. It was a day trade. So, with that, I've just entered it and left it for the day until it played out, and it did play out. It did play out powerfully. Yeah, it hit our final. Let me post the screenshot actually. It hit our final TP, our TP3, giving us like a 1 to 7, let's say 1 to 8 risk to reward. That is good. As a trader, you basically want to know how far the price would go. If you are buying, you want to know how far the price would go. And if you're selling, same thing. Right here. Uh, that is this is a quick scalp, guys. Well, anyway, I told you already where we are targeting, but let's just see if we can take partials. I mean, really, when I'm scalping, I don't really want to be taking partials. I want to just, let it hit, but I suppose what I'm saying is, even though that is the target, once it has given us enough, we could come out of it. Now, this one is in the drawdown. What I'll be looking to do is to enter more positions soon. So when price gets run about here, let's see. If price gets run about there, I'll be looking to enter more positions on that one. That's on the pound JPY. So if you've just joined us, you can still take a trade, you can still sell. That's basically where we entered, where we sold. That's the stop loss. This is the TP. Now, for those who trade our strategies, obviously, if you are on Zoom, you can see this is our regular strategy, you know. So what I would do is I would come out of the Zoom. I'll come out of the Zoom. No, not the Zoom. I'll be finishing the YouTube stream in about 10, 15 minutes. And I'll quickly explain some things to the VIP members. So if you want to join, if you are on YouTube and you want to join our um, you want to join our lives, you want to join our membership, the VIP membership, just reach out to me and let's do it. So we've entered a scalp on NASDAQ here for a buy. We're targeting here, and the stop loss is here. And for those who can see who are our VIP members, I'm sure you can also tell while we've entered this trade as well. For those who are, even though I explained different strategy as well on this Zoom, we basically did a break and retest. So this is a confluence of strategies. There's the break and retest, and there's also, our flagship strategy at Surefire Traders, GWT Surefire. So, if you've been following us, obviously, we've rebranded. We are now Surefire Traders, aka Generational Wealth Traders. Yes, Surefire Forex, Surefire Traders, Surefire Signals. That's basically what you are getting from us. Okay. So there's a bit of a pullback. So I'm getting in again. I'm buying again. I'm buying again. Well, this was the initial entry. The pullback, I would have preferred to enter here, but that's fine. Because when we talk about pullback, you're usually referring to a pullback. If you're buying, you're referring to a pullback below the entry. We're talking about a pullback below the entry. So, but it's all good. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so we've entered a second position there. Let me take a trade on one of my other accounts. Um, so the stop loss is going to be run about here, which is like 24,890 thereabout. 24,890, 24,890. Okay, so that's the sound of an entry on one of my other platforms. There are so many platforms now, guys, for trading. It's amazing. You know, some of them are a bit clunky. You know, that's why I still love MT4 and MT5. You know, you enter the trade, you basically just click and drag, the stop loss and break even. Beautiful, you know. But on some platforms, you can't do that. You need to basically, have to, bring up the modification box and all that. But it's all good. We have options. So you have the meta platforms like the MT4, the MT5. You have DX trade. The sound you just heard just now was for DX trade. You have you have trade locker. And of course, some people trade from the trade of the trading view. They take trade of trading view. So we're in two positions here. Now the gold, like I said, missed the gold trade. That is fine. You can't have it all. Round about here is where we would have entered this trade. Stop loss there about 40 pips. It's already giving us almost almost to R. So VIP members, I hope you have been winning, privately. Obviously I do send out signals, but you know, you can always take your own trades as well on gold, like I told you. You know, um, you know, if you are trading off the 1 minute or the 5 minute, you will get trades every hour or every other hour. It's just to enter with small positions if you have to. Um, you know. So if you are on YouTube, even if you're not on YouTube, guys, VIP members, give me a like on YouTube. Give the live stream a like. Give it a like for us. Like I said, on this pound JPY, I'll be looking to enter another position here. On this yellow broken line, I'll be looking to enter another position there. I've always said, in the VIP room, don't hesitate to take a second position. It's usually a better entry. For our strategy, the pullback is a better strategy, a better entry. And when it has pushed back against us by at least 25 pips, feel confident. If it goes 50 pip pullback, drawdown or pullback, even better. As long as it has not hit stop loss. I mean, this is stop loss at the moment. So basically I could enter here, 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 even right to the right to here. I'm sure you know, whenever you get a better entry, you have a um, better stop loss as well. So if I enter another trade here, from here to here is about 30 pips. It basically means that, my second stop loss is going to be 30 pips away. That's basically what it means. So just know that if you take a second position, your second position should have a better stop loss, not the same as the other one. Because there are times when um, your first position could come and hit stop loss, but the second position obviously will come and give you the profit, clearing clearing the loss you incurred on the first trade. So just to note that, guys, just to note that, you know, um, what's even better, what's even better though, or the place smart, you could still, okay, let's put it this way. So this is the first position I've taken. That's the stop loss. This is the TP. If I enter a second position here, the TP could be, sorry, not TP, the stop loss be there. Let's say 30 pips away. The stop loss could be there. You can use the same TP, or come out earlier. You can use the same TP or come out maybe here. I'm explaining now, obviously. So if you entered here, the first TP stop loss is about 80, TP about 80. If you enter here, the stop loss is about 80, maintain that 80. But because from our original analysis, the TP was meant to be here, which is like 115 pips thereabout, you can then target that or come out earlier. But know that because of the initial analysis, the stop loss, the TP is going to come close to where we envisaged originally. I mean, looking left, you can see that there is some sort of support there. There's some sort of support there. There's also, a previous support there. So you could just then target here somewhere. Or you might still decide, okay, fine, I entered here. Let me just go for 80 as well. The thing is, obviously, if you go for 80, it means you probably just, well, you might not quite come out profitably. Why? Because your first loss was 80. If you now get 80, it's not quite break even. It's not quite, just about almost break even, but not quite break even. So that's why I would say to let it come close to our original analysis, the original final projection, but that's what to have in mind. That's what to have in mind. So I am waiting, to take, I mean, if you obviously have not taken an initial entry, if you didn't enter the first one, you might as well enter now. If you didn't enter the first time, you could decide to enter now. Let me see. Let me see if there are some of my accounts where I haven't entered. Okay. Oh, so we'll be finishing the stream on Zoom shortly. Sorry, not Zoom. I keep saying Zoom. We'll be finishing the stream on YouTube shortly. We've been here for about 1 hour on YouTube, so we'll be finishing soon. But we will stay on. We'll stay on Zoom to teach some quick things to the VIP members. Okay. Right here. So come on, NASDAQ, push up for us. Push up, push up. Come on, NASDAQ. Okay. Now, guys, obviously, those who are the VIP members, the strategy we've traded here. It's a top-notch strategy. It's our flagship strategy, or one of our flagship strategies. You know, it is, it is, and we got an A plus setup. So we're expecting this. Now, I don't know if you can still call it a scalp, but it is scalpish. Because looking at the daily time frame, like I said, the momentum is to the downside. The momentum is to the downside. The momentum is to the downside. Come on, push for us, push some more, push, push, push. We have entered two trades, so I won't be, oh, okay. I won't be taking any other trade until we've closed two. It's a trade management strategy, guys. You know, it's a trade, it's not trade management, it's a risk management strategy for me. Especially when we're trading live. I don't want to jump in two trade, more than two trade. Just the one and the two. Once we're in profit, once we've closed out on one, because not just once they're both in profit, because you know, even a trade in profit can easily turn or go south within the twinkle of an eye. So I would usually want to close out one of those trades first, you know. So what I am saying is with the trade now on NASDAQ, once it hits TP, I mean, like I said, we don't, I mean, I have entered two positions now, so I don't really have to wait for it to get here like I planned. You know, I could come out once it gets close. Once it gets close enough, I could just close both positions and be out of it. That's the beauty of taking a second position or so. You know. Okay. So I mean, we're near enough. I'm going to take a second because it could drop now. I'm going to take a second position on the, what's it called? On GJ. So I've taken the second position on GJ there. And stop loss is obviously, 25 pips away. So that'll be 25 pips away from there. So that's fine. So this one, I could have that there. I could have that there. Let me enter the second position on one of my other accounts as well. Where are you? Okay, so I've entered a different position, second position there as well. All right. So what we're gonna do, guys, we are, let me see. Okay, there's a comment there on in the room on Zoom. Yes, the GJ is a sell. It's a sell on GJ. Yeah. So like we did say, the setup, is what I see on the 4 hour. It's a 4 hour setup. Um, you know, I am going to be posting something in the. I was going to post something, some nugget yesterday in our in it on Telegram, but I thought, okay, fine, I'll leave it. I'll do it on Instagram. Like I say, Instagram is where I've been dropping the nugget, all the tips. Instagram is where I've been dropping all the tips, you know, and one of the nuggets I'll be dropping today is about, experience. Experience is what makes you profitable at the end of the day. You can have the knowledge of every strategy, every good strategy out there. You can know and understand how to trade it. But if you don't actually go on and trade, whenever you see the setup, you're not getting any experience. Because there are times when the trade will go very well, like it has been lately for us. And there are times when it would not go too well. You now begin to figure out what you did wrong, if there was something that you did wrong. Sometimes it's not that you did anything wrong, it's just that it was one of those trades that was bound to lose. That's basically what it is. One of those trades that was bound to lose, and you happen to have lost it. You know, um, if we won every trade, obviously we would all be multi-trillionaires. I mean, think of the fact that if you have a strategy that's 100% has 100% win rate, each time you enter a trade, you're not going to think of the lot size. You're not going to think of how much you are risking. You just put in whatever you have, or you basically trade everything, you know, you know, in your account, and because you're going to win. You know, so what I am saying is your knowledge of forex, your knowledge of some strategy is not good enough. It's actual trading, getting the experience is what gives you the result. So have the boldness to take the trade when you see the setup. The thing is, it has a high winning rate. It has a high win rate. That's why you're going to win a whole lot more than you lose. Now, the thing is, think of it. It takes a lot of gut. I mean, I can trade privately with my VIP members on Zoom, but it takes a lot of gut to come out on YouTube, you know, in front of thousands and potentially tens of thousands of people to take trade. What if you lose? What if you have a losing streak? I mean, we rarely have a losing streak with our strategy, because if we are buying and it goes wrong, guess what? if we're buying and the market turns on us, that's what usually happens. We can then get in on a sell because our strategy is such that it goes is it, we are right as it relates to the direction. So if we analyzed and thought it was going to be going from our analysis, we figured out it's going to be going up, bullish, and it goes negative. Guess what happens? You know, we are good. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of this, guys, and you know, um, post it in the room to encourage those who you know um, would want to trade with us. To encourage those who would want to trade with us. So you can close your trades now, guys, if you want to. I'm going to be closing. I'm going to take a screenshot and close the trade. Let me quickly do this, guys. Um, I'm going to take the screenshot and close the trades. Especially if you want to leave one position open and close one, if you took two, then you can do that as well. Um, you can see it's dropping. You can see it's dropping now because that's how precise our strategy is. We can tell exactly where it's going to turn at, how far it's going to go, and where it's going to turn. Let's quickly do this. Just 1 minute, guys. I know a comment has been left in the room. Bear with me. Let me quickly copy this. Um, just 1 minute, guys. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If it was just the one you took, that's fine as well. I mean, obviously, place your stop loss, move your stop loss to break even now anyway. Um, Move your stop loss to break even on both of them. Move your stop loss to break even. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you close it, that's fine as well. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me quickly do this. Just 1 minute, guys. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to Okie dokie. So, I'm going to close one of the positions. Where is it? Where is the thing I was looking at? I mean, it has not quite gotten there, but that's fine. I'm going to close one of the positions. Uh, this was this is the first entry, so I'll close the first entry. I'll close the first position. Oh la 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 la! Beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, so I'll close the first position now. The second position, I'll trail it using the 1 minute. So I'll move it close to there. Now, if it comes back and hits stop loss, fine. I mean, that's basically hitting our protective stop. Okay. Okay, so guys, I am coming off I'm coming off Zoom, but stay on the sorry, I'm coming off YouTube, but stay on the Zoom. I want to quickly share something with you. Stay on Zoom, VIP members. Let me quickly share something with you. So yes, another beautiful day of trading. Our trade on GJ, I believe is going to play out as well. It's going to play out profitably. It might take its time, but that's fine. It's the same strategy that we've been trading lately in the VIP room, and it has an over 80% win rate. So hey, let's enjoy the ride. More signals will most likely come out today. I mean, you know, out of when I find them. So you want to join us in the Telegram. I have posted the link to our Telegram group. So feel free to join us there, and let's make this Christmas money together. Okay, guys. So until next time, which is going to be Thursday, that's in 2 days' time. You know, um, I'll be trading the New York session instead. You know, feel free to check my Telegram page to see when we do that session. Okay, guys. So catch you. So VIP members, stay in. Let me quickly share something with you. Okay, now. Bye, YouTube land. Bye now. Okay, so I am going to be um, just like last time. For some reason, um, I'm not able to get around ending the stream on YouTube. So sorry, guys. I'm going to have to close the Zoom, but feel free to join me again quickly so that I'll do the explanation I was something I was looking to show you. Something that will definitely improve your profitability. So I'll close the Zoom just to shut down everything, including the live stream on YouTube, and then I'll come back on, just log back on in about a minute or two. Okay, guys.